Hi guys, Wheelie here. Today I'm going to be opening a parcel with you, and I know I do that quite frequently, but this one's a bit different. This came from a subscriber, so I don't really know what's in it, and I'm very excited and very grateful. Thank you so much to Soffity. I'm so sorry, I've got no idea how to pronounce that. Maybe Soffity. That's got a little bit of a ring to it, doesn't it? So Soffity and a couple of other people got talking in the comments under one of my videos about how good Bendigo Mills cotton yarn is. And I had to admit that I've never tried it, which is a little bit slack because I'm an Australian crocheter. They're a big Australian yarn. Anyway, that led to Soffity offering to send me some and to send me some other random yarns because she was lucky enough to basically inherit yarn after a yarn shop closed down. And some of the yarns I gather are a little bit weird and interesting. So she told me when she opened them, she pulled some funny faces. So that gave me permission to pull some funny faces if the yarn's really weird. So let's see what's inside here. I'm really excited and quite touched. This is such a nice thing to do. Thank you so much. I've put away my very dangerous Stanley knife and pulled out the scissors for this one. I'm always terrified I'll actually cut the yarn. Wheelie, she knows my name. Very sensibly put it all in a big plastic bag so I couldn't actually snip it to pieces with my dangerous scissors. Look at this, Bill's Annie Blatt. This one looks fun. It's got little shiny bits through it. Ooh, Twilly's cotton candy. This looks nice. I've actually used this before, but it came without a label on it, so I had no idea what it was. And I love this color, teal. There is some really interesting yarn in here. It's pink and there's just a little bit of a sparkle through it. It's a soft texture, a cottony kind of texture. Little bit of blue. That's a pretty blue. Oh, this feels really nice. There's lots of little bits that I'm going to get to play with, which is always exciting. I don't know whether you've ever been lucky enough to inherit yarn before, like when someone's gone for some terrible reason, they've quit crocheting or knitting and they give you all their old yarn. It's the best. And this is very like that. This is a really bright orange. It's called Paradise and it's a cotton acetate blend. It's a wrapped one with sort of shiny orange. It's really rather pretty and interesting. I'm loving the colors. What's this? This is Bendigo, 60% wool, 40% bamboo. And I love the color. It's a fuchsia pink. Really, really nice. It feels really nice. What else is in here? Eyelash yarn. I've only ever seen this in black. Wow, what cool colors. Isn't that fun? This stuff is a bit of a nightmare to crochet with, but it's fun. And it's a little ball. Oh, now if I was going to call that eyelash yarn, what am I going to call this? This is real eyelash yarn. Wow. And the label says Shorn Sheep and the little sheep on it is saying bar, which is super cute. It's been made for Big W. I wouldn't have expected Big W to go for something this interesting. And if you're not in Australia, Big W is the kind of discount department store. They're not a yarn specialty store. There's one strand that has little kind of pom-poms on it, and the other strand is black with really long eyelash style threads coming off it. That is really interesting. I wonder what you could make with that. I have no idea. That is new to me. A little bit of a kind of creamy white shiny one. I'm just going to wrap it up as I go. This is so much fun. I don't know what to call this one. It feels nice. What else? This one's labeled Bendigo as well. So this is Bendigo 8 ply, the cotton, and it's in hot pink. It's a nice color. It does feel nice. I can see why you guys have been raving about it. It is actually really soft. It's a lot softer than the cotton I usually use. Just going to sit here and rub the yarn. Excuse me for a moment, we're having a private moment. There's still more. What have we got here? Oh, this is funny too. Bobbly. It's really bobbly. That's a good description, isn't it? This is Shola Wool Annabelle, and it's a cotton acrylic viscose mix. It's shrink resistant. I'm sure you're pleased to know. I don't know what you'd make in it that you'd be worried about shrinking. I can't imagine a whole t-shirt made out of this. It is really weird stuff. This one is a real mystery to me. I have no idea what you'd make with this. If you have thoughts, I would love to hear what they are. Let me know in the comments. In fact, do that for all of them. Let me know what you would make with any of these yarns, because we're getting to the weird end. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. So this is another Shaun sheep one. There's a kids cartoon called Shaun the Sheep, so it keeps making me laugh whenever I see Shaun sheep. And this one is called Wildwood, and I think the color is called Shadow. It's really interesting. It's again kind of a wrapped yarn. The fluffy stuff in the middle that it's wrapped around has a few different colors in there. It goes from gray to kind of beige and then brown. And then the bit that's wrapped around it has a few colors too. It starts more black and goes through gold and copper and silver. It's really interesting. 2 left, and I've just realized I've been such a kid, I didn't read the letter. I got to the yarn, I did that kid thing, you know, when you're a parent and you say to your child, read the card first and then open the present, because that's good manners. So I didn't do that. I will read it, I promise. Oh, cool. It's Shaun the sheep again. Habana mesh. I don't know whether you guys have ever seen it. It's got this sort of mesh already built into it. So you're basically crocheting with something that's already almost like an item in itself. Colorway for this is oyster. And you can see why it's called oyster. It's sort of silvery and gray with a little bit of white poking through. And there's even a picture on this with a pattern. So I can tell what you're supposed to do with this yarn. You were supposed to make yourself a very unattractive frilly scarf. I'm sure I could find something better looking to make with this. All right, last one, and I think this last one, which looks really tasteful and nice, is more of the Bendigo Mills yarn. Yeah, this is cotton yarn in light teal, and it looks really lovely. I like this color. This is really, really pretty. And there's quite a lot of it there. Look, double handful. That's everything in the amazing parcel put together by Soffity. Thank you so much. I'm blown away. This was such a kind thing to do, and it's really made my day. I feel so happy. Wow, all this new yarn and so many interesting yarns. I don't know about you guys, but I am always a little bit intrigued by the weird yarns. I can't always justify buying them, but I always want to know, what do you make with that? So if you've seen something that I've got my hands on today and you've got an idea for how I could use it, do let me know in the comments. And just a really big thank you to Soffity. This has been loads of fun. Soffity sent me a lovely letter. She suggested I chew along the dotted lines to open it. Maybe not. I restrained myself. Soffity, it said there was a tea bag in there for me to throw over my shoulder, but I couldn't find it, mate, so you're just gonna have to imagine. There was a gorgeous, gorgeous little crocheted heart in there, which I just think is so, so cute. I love that pattern. I've not actually seen that heart pattern before. It's so cute. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. So guys, as a little reward for watching right to the end of the video, I'm going to give you a tip on where to look to find the green sheep, which is a little competition that I've got running at the moment. The green sheep is hidden in a very short video, and it's very prominently placed. So if you watch that very short video, you definitely won't miss the green sheep. With that, I will say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again really soon. Bye. I found the tea bag.